Now, at the nation's top office on Thursday, the first day of the four-day Lunar New Year holiday, President Moon Jae-in sat down with the Prime Minister of Norway. North Korea and bilateral economic cooperation topped their agenda. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung reports.
As South Koreans take a long weekend to celebrate the Lunar New Year holiday, and athletes from all around the world take the ice, the slope, and the mountainous terrains of PyeongChang, President Moon Jae-in continued to meet and greet world leaders in the country for the 2018 Winter Olympic Games. And at Seoul's presidential office on the first day of the nation's big holiday, one whose national team currently leads the medals count at the Winter Games this year.
우리 노르웨이 국민들은 태어날 때부터 스키를 신고 태어난다라는 말을 들었는데 그것이 사실인 것 같습니다.
Norwegian Prime Minister Erna Solberg during their bilateral summit at the Blue House. South Korea's first liberal president in nearly a decade asked the Scandinavian country's help in winning international support for talks between the U.S. and North Korea on the heels of the latest thaw in relations between the two Koreas. Their discussions, however, not limited to politics.
총리께서 지향하는 지속 가능한 복지 국가에 대해서는 우리나라도 중장기적으로 가야 될 길이라는 그런 공감을 가지고 있습니다.
We are ocean countries. We have very much business and corresponding interests in the economic field, and I think the development between our countries should only continue and increase in the future.
President Moon's face-to-face with the Norwegian Prime Minister is one of more than 20 separate meetings the South Korean leader has held or will hold during the 2 weeks of the 2018 Winter Olympic Games in his country. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, The Blue House.